Okay, so you went ahead and finished dormancy, resting for a long time, temperature, how hot or cold something is. We went ahead and finished the Freyer model for that, and also precipitation, rain, snow, sleet, and hail. So it's any kind of precipitation, anything that falls from the sky. So now we're going to go to our text. So let's get our little text, and let's go ahead and go back to our first paragraph. So let's look at the picture that's there. What do you see? We see, okay, you see snow. What else do you see? Like a river, okay? And you can see the trees, correct? Okay, so let's look at that. What do you ask yourself about the picture? Maybe who lives there? Okay, we can write that on there. Who lives there? Okay, that's one question. And what other question might you have for this image? You wonder where the animals are. You don't see any animals, right? Where are the animals? Okay. Any other question that you might have about the picture? Okay. So maybe, do you know what season it is? It's a little obvious, right? Because we know that snow is part of winter. Okay. So maybe, well, you could have questions about maybe where that is, or perhaps if any maybe animal lives around there. So we can put that. Do animals live there? Okay, very good. And so we had predictions about the title, Animals in Winter. And I know we came back to that, and we talked about how some of you might think that perhaps where are the animals in winter, or how does winter affect the animals? You guys made a lot of different predictions about what the text would probably be about. So now let's look at as we said, the title is Animals in the Winter. So many questions came up about that, you know. Where are the animals? So let's write that down. Questions we might have. Where are the animals? Okay, and maybe another question you guys had was, how does winter affect the animals? And we also got a little bit of how winter affects the animals when we put our hand into the icy water. So that kind of gives us an idea of how precipitation or temperature affects the animals. But we used our fat and our fur to help us adapt to the precipitation in the water. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start reading, but after every paragraph, we're going to write down what is going on in the paragraph, okay? So I'm going to read it first. I'm going to read each paragraph first, and then we're going to, it's already broken up for us, so it's by paragraphs. So we're just going to go ahead and break it up, chunk it up with each paragraph. And it looks like we only have 7 paragraphs, so that's not bad. So let's go ahead. I'm going to read first, and then I want to hear you guys read, okay? So paragraph 1. It is fall. We are seeing the season change. The leaves are changing colors and will begin to fall. Winter is on its way. The days get colder. Snow falls and covers the ground in some places. Okay, so you can go ahead and read. Okay, so what is happening here? The seasons are changing. What is it changing to? It's changing into fall. And what lets you know that? You have the changing colors. This is the leaves are changing colors and it will begin to fall. Winter is on its way. The days are getting colder. Snow falls and covers the ground in some places. So what we're gonna do is kind of like a hashtag, right? Just a brief little description about what's going on. So what we can put here is that the season is changing from fall to winter. And what we can do is go ahead and underline some of our key words. Well, it begins to tell you that it is fall, okay? And then we see change. Leaves are changing colors, okay? So we know, and it tells you right here, winter is on its way. Okay, paragraph number 2. Animals get ready for the winter. The days will be cold. The nights will be long. Sometimes they cannot find food in the winter. They will start storing food in the winter. In the fall, I'm sorry. So go ahead and read it. Okay, so what is going on here? What do we see here? Okay, so the animals are getting ready for winter. So how are they getting ready for winter according to this paragraph? They're going to start storing food. Very good. So our key words here are animals get ready for the winter. So they will start storing food in the fall. Okay, so we can put animals getting ready for winter. Okay, animals getting ready for winter. Go ahead and write that down. Remember, if you have a highlighter, you can highlight the words that we're underlining. Okay, so let's go ahead and read paragraph 3. Some animals hibernate or become dormant. Hibernation is like a very deep sleep. These animals do not store food. They store fat on their bodies. They do this to stay alive. Some examples of animals that sleep during the winter are bats, bears, skinks, and even snakes. So, wow, now we have a variety of animals that actually hibernate. So, we see our